The morning sun rises, indifferent to whether you're ready for the day or not. It doesn't pause for your worries, your regrets, or your fears. This is the first lesson the Stoics want you to understand: the world doesn't revolve around you. Nature moves forward, with or without your permission. The choice is yours: will you resist, or will you align yourself with its flow? Imagine standing on the shore as waves crash against the rocks. Some are gentle, others violent, but none last forever. The Stoics remind you that your emotions are like these waves, rising and falling, but never permanent. You are not your anger, your sadness, or your anxiety. You are the observer, the one who decides whether to be swept away or to stand firm. A ship's captain doesn't control the wind, only the sails. Life, the Stoics say, is no different. You will never command every external event, loss, betrayal, failure, but you always govern your response. The power lies not in what happens to you, but in how you choose to interpret it. Think of the last time you faced an obstacle. Did you see it as a barrier or an opportunity? The Stoics practice turning setbacks into fuel. A missed promotion? A chance to refine your skills. A broken relationship? A lesson in resilience. Every difficulty carries the seed of an equal or greater benefit, if you're willing to look for it. The past is a ghost, the future, a mirage. Yet how often do you sacrifice the present by dwelling on what's gone or fearing what's to come? The Stoics urge you to anchor yourself in the here and now. This moment, right now, is the only one you truly possess. Waste it, and you waste your life. Consider the weight of your desires. Do you chase wealth, fame, or pleasure, believing they'll bring lasting happiness? The Stoics warn, these are false gods. External rewards are fleeting, but inner peace, cultivated through virtue and self-mastery, is unshakable. No one can take it from you. You've likely heard the phrase, it's not what happens, but how you react. The Stoics took this further: your reaction begins with perception. Is an insult an attack, or just noise? Is a failure a defeat, or feedback? Shift your perspective, and you shift your entire experience of life. Imagine wearing a cloak of humility. The Stoics believe that no matter how much you achieve, you are still a small part of a vast universe. Arrogance blinds, humility clarifies. It reminds you that you, too, are subject to the same laws of nature as everyone else. Death, the Stoics taught, is not to be feared but contemplated regularly. Morality isn't morbid, it's a wake-up call. Remembering that your time is limited sharpens your focus. What would you do today if it were your last? Why not do it now? The opinions of others hold only the power you give them. The Stoics practiced indifference to praise and criticism alike. If you know your own worth, why seek validation from those who don't understand your journey? Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. The Stoics didn't rely on motivation, they relied on routine. Mastery comes not from grand gestures, but from daily, consistent effort. Small actions, repeated over time, become unbreakable habits. Anger, the Stoics warned, is a temporary madness. It feels powerful in the moment but leaves destruction in its wake. The stronger person isn't the one who yells the loudest, but the one who remains calm under pressure. You don't own people, you can't control their actions. Love freely, but release the expectation that others must behave as you wish. The Stoics taught that true connection comes without chains. Nature is your greatest teacher. Watch the trees bend in the storm but never break. Adaptability is strength. Rigidity is fragility. The more you resist change, the more it will hurt when it inevitably comes. The Stoics didn't deny pain, they transformed it. Suffering is inevitable, but misery is optional. Between what happens and how you feel about it, there is a space. In that space lies your freedom. Gratitude was their daily practice. Not just for the good, but for the difficult. Each challenge is a test, each loss a reminder of what truly matters. To complain is to reject the gift of experience. You are the author of your life. Not in the events that unfold, but in the story you tell yourself about them. The Stoics wrote their own narratives, not as victims, but as students of fate. At the end of the day, ask yourself, did I act with integrity? Did I focus on what I could control? Did I meet chaos with calm? The Stoics measured success not by outcomes, but by effort. And finally, remember this: Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotion, it's about mastering it. You weren't meant to be unfeeling, but to feel deeply without being ruled by those feelings. That is the mark of true strength. So as the sun sets, ask yourself, will you face tomorrow as a slave to circumstance, or as a student of Stoicism, calm, resilient, and free? The choice has always been yours.